So much for cool Britannia. London's rival city across the Channel is winning back U.S. tourists' affection because in ever greater numbers, Americans are once again choosing Paris and France for their vacations. It's thought that a stronger dollar and a political shift away from the Bush years are playing a role in their return. Bloomberg's Sarah Walker has this report.
Everybody's very helpful, and we do understand each other.
So far, they really haven't been that bad.
Everyone's not horrible.
Almost welcoming. Nearly good-natured and, just sometimes, even ready to speak English.
A nice one with the cathedral.
Believe it or not, these American tourists are talking about Parisians. The French capital is back in fashion for holidaymakers from the States.
Last year, they were our second biggest foreign clientele. This year, they're our first, so we're talking about big numbers of visitors.
But not as big as they once were. Americans have been snubbing France over the past few years, mainly because of worrying financial times, although politics has played its part too. France's refusal to join the US coalition of the willing into Iraq didn't win many friends across the Atlantic.
The love-hate relationship, I think, has been overblown because it was all propaganda by the Bush administration.
5 years ago was the first time I came to France, and a lot of people are like, out of all the places, why would you choose to go to France? And now they're like, oh, okay, have a good summer.
Americans might find the weather a bit on the chilly side, but at least the welcome is gradually warming up. Sarah Walker, Bloomberg News.
The U.S.'s wealthiest people are now even wealthier. An analysis of tax data shows the highest earning Americans accounted for the biggest share of total income in 2007, just as the nation headed towards recession. Cal Berkeley economics professor Emmanuel Saez conducted the study. He found that top earning households, which is those making more than $11.5 million a year, received a record 6% of the nation's income. That was up from about 5.5% the year before. The top earning households represent about 1/100th of a percent of the population.